In this universe,
In this galaxy, in this world, beneath the influencer clouds,
over the viral video fields,
off the information superhighway,
there are voices in the digital wilderness, whispering.
more opinions.
If you listen,
You will hear.
I don't know.
yeah, at this point, I mean, hi.
Yeah. Yeah. Just sup, all you cool cats and kittens.
Well, at least Ryan has something positive to
Right.
say.
At least Ryan's in there, like just cramming his fist in that butthole of a start of a show. Right.
And because we're old and we're going to forget, and he's going to be older tomorrow, happy early birthday to the redneck.
Yeah, you're old. Wait, I guess we all are, right?
How
Well,
old
hello,
is
May.
Ryan going to be? 61.
He's in the pudding club with Chadney.
Yes.
Big pudding club.
That's going to be a new thing in the old folks' home in 5 or 10 years. The big pudding club.
Yeah, instead of like book reading clubs, of pudding club. Check this shit out. I like scrolling because we're always scrolling the Facebook while we're on here just to look for content to share. Look at that Godzilla made of straw.
Wow. Move over Wicker Man.
In
That's
Japan. Yeah. Where is that again? This is in Kachukisinginigizi, Japan. I don't know if that's what it was called, but I'm going to call it Chikinzigizi, Japan.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
That's great. I love it when people take the time to do that, and they really, because it's Japan, they put the quality and the time and the effort and the brain power into it, and it looks just beautiful in the end.
Yeah, they don't half-ass it like us white people over here. We'd be
Yes.
like, we'd get like one of the spikes done, and like, fuck it, I quit. This is too hard.
Couple garbage cans and some sticks. Yep, that looks like Godzilla to me.
Close enough. I mean, really, when we put the CG in, it'll look like Godzilla when it's done.
We'll do it in post. Yep.
Yeah, we do it well. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Speaking of doing it live, make a recommendation. None of them are here yet. I think Frank said they're doing an election coverage show tomorrow night.
Yes.
One might want to be around for that. That could be interesting. If Tex is already like in his bunker, ready to kill all the liberals or whatever the hell. It could be
because
an interesting show.
The liberals, the first thing they're going to want to do once the election is over is storm Texas property because of all that cash and gold that he has.
And take his guns. That's what they want. I don't care about the cash and gold. You can have all the cash and gold you want, but they'll take our guns.
And they're going to have sex with his chickens, too.
Wow. That was aggressive.
But they're liberals. That's why. Mom she wants to watch the shit go down.
I don't know why Mom would want to watch any of that. That's Kim already said because we started to rewatch Yellowstone because it's kind of the second half of the season starting on Sunday, I think. So we're kind of catching up, and Kim's like, that's all we'll watch tomorrow. Like, I kind of watch on my phone. Maybe I'll throw the guy's show on for a little bit just to show up and stir the pot and then leave. But yeah, that is going to be something. Oh.
Speaking of him too, there is the text, and I might as well play his intro while he is here, and I remember to.
First of all, fuck you!
Love it. Love it. Yeah, that would have been a great idea. Take a shot every time somebody says or does something stupid.
And she's going to get reeked.
Gonna
Is
get
that
reeked.
a new word?
Yeah. That's a Sarah-ism. She's gonna get reeked. I'm just gonna get totally reeked. Like, oh my god, I just got reeked. Damn it.
And speaking of the harsh truth, I'm going to share the screen momentarily. Of course, they're linked in the description below for those who have been here many a time.
Blow.
So, Halloween Hangout, Frank did this stream a few days ago, and he brought up a few interesting points. The Menendez possible release or redo of their sentencing is coming up, and Frank gave his thoughts on that. He also gave his thoughts or an explanation on why the Electoral College exists in the United States. And for a foreigner like myself, of course, I could have looked it up, but it was refreshing and interesting to hear it from Frank's perspective. So, Frank, thank you very much for that. But also, 270 to win. Frank recommended this site. So this is a website where you can choose what states are going to go red and what states are going to go blue. So I did this for myself, and it was overwhelmingly Trump based on what I think each state is going to go in terms of red or blue.
Wow.
Oh, no. Look who is here.
Have you seen my wiener?
Doing it doggy style. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Bow wow yippee yo yippee yay. So,
How are you, Casey?
wait, now we gotta wait for him. Okay, hurry up and answer. Okay, anyways, okay, like I said, I really get a kick out of these. I have not looked at any of these yet. So these are 10 everyday items that only the rich could afford at one time. Everybody remembers the Zach Morris cell phones. Old bad boys. So, all right. All dollar amounts are in US dollars. Tea. Apparently tea was expensive.
Yeah, just like I think chocolate and sugar were expensive at one point too.
Interesting.
Been dealing with bad weather the last 3 days. You should talk to the liberals about that one. Oh no, because apparently they're messing with the weather.
What?
Okay. KT, anyways. Cars. Well, of course, yes. When they were manufactured, it was $2,000 at the time. So that was $70,000 now in today's money. So, and really, I guess it's even worse now, honestly.
Yeah.
Radios. Typically between $120 $200. In today's money, that's a hefty $2,000 to over $3,000 for a radio. So that is expensive. I will agree with that. TVs, of course. Retailed at $600, and it used to be $13,000 today. For that.
For a piece of trash, black and white.
Yep. Wow. Vacuum cleaners used to call this 1937 model was $150 or $150, or the model 150 cost around $80, but it's actually $1,750 today. Wow. Flying, of course. So a round trip ticket from Boston to LA cost in 2024 equivalent to $5,280 in 1941. Compared, that's what it would have cost. But today it only costs $150.
Depending on deals and such.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. personal computers. Me and Alex had mentioned that. This picture cost $55,000, a staggering $617,000 in today's money.
For a glorified calculator?
Yes, right there. Nailed it.
All right.
Wow. Look at that,
Yeah.
1970s, the Apple II entered the market. It came with a $1,289 price tag, or $6,700 in today's money. Wow.
When Dad bought his computer, I think it was our first back in the mid 80s, it had to be in the $1,000 range or so. And it was okay at the time.
Mm-hmm.
When me and Tex were on the call, we were cool, but here we are. Well, it's good publicity for the show. It's great.
Yes.
I love it.
Okay, so this phone, despite it cost $4,000, which is around $12,100 today when it went on sale in '84. Wow. And of course, it was too expensive till the '90s. So I think everybody had one of those similar to that.
Yep.
Digital cameras. So here's the first digital camera was invented in 1975 by Steve Sasson. It took about 23 seconds. This is actually the first digital camera to actually go on sale was in 1991, which is pictured here. This camera came with a hefty $20,000 price tag, or an eye-watering $46,300 in today's money.
Oof.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's lay brutal. That's French for brutal. So the first iPhone launched for around $500 today. Okay, it's talking about digital cameras, how it kind of killed the camera industry. First laser printer, 1984. Let's get to the price. 84. This cost $3,500, which is a staggering $10,600 in today's money. I think this is one of Cohen's friends that wanted to come see our show. So,
oh, nice. And speaking of people coming to see our show, someone commented on Thursday last week, Johnny Mayweather, 7476, he said, just as I was going to turn this off, Tex returns. Tex is the man.
Tex saved our show. Thank you, Tex.
Oh, but only once a year he will do that.
Yeah, only once a year. So 1990, this printer was for $1,500, around $3,000 today. So now you can order one for as little as $120. I think they're even cheaper. I don't think this one beside me is laser. Yes, it is. And it wasn't no $120. That's bullshit.
I was looking online at printers, at portable printers, like really tiny ones. They're about that long and probably that wide. On Amazon, they've got to be in the $150 range. And I think just for printing something in basic black and white, that's all you really need.
I have an HP DeskJet 1255. Let's see how much that is. HP DeskJet 1255.
A special attraction. Yes, Tex, you are, and we are so glad you could take time out of your busy day jerking it to gore porn to be here with us.
Yeah, yes, sir. You put the special in special ed. Thanks, Tex. What? Thank you. I'm here all week. Now, I didn't pay no $200 because I see some of them here. That's eBay. Yeah, mine was not that expensive. $100 on eBay. That's about what I paid. Kind of similar to mine. Yeah. But it was definitely not in the 200 range like this one is. It's like, you can suck my motherfucking dick. Because that was not. Yeah, because I did not pay Gasp. All right. So there's something big happening tomorrow. Yeah, we said Tex. I'm going to be there to watch you guys melt the world down. Abolish daylight saving times. All right, this is poll time, folks. It's time for a poll. All right. In one corner you have abolish. No. It wasn't daylight savings time. It was you get herpes or no more income tax. I said I'm taking herpes all day. So I don't know where everyone else lies on this one, but you gave me the option, no more income tax, but you have to have herpes. Guess I'm going to have myself some herpes. Just saying. Yeah, herpes. Yeah, you know, like.
I will choose to pay income tax as long as I never have the herp.
You already have gonorrhea. What would it matter with the herpes?
I do not, and that cannot be proven even in court. You shut your whore mouth.
Horror mouth? Yeah, but Tex, you have to choose the theft or herpes. Dun, dun, dun.
Herpes is theft.
Hey, you want to see what my sister's doing right now?
Wow, I know some porn that started like that, and no, I don't.
Gross. No, she said what she's having for dinner. Look at this. This looks tasty. She made soup.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's very good. She makes very good soup. That's good soup, sir. Soup is delicious. It's a good
it's
soup.
got some color in it. It almost looks like if you didn't tell me it was for dinner, I would think it would be some kind of gnarly breakfast.
Can I be full disclosure? When I first saw the picture and like, this bitch just lost a ton of weight and now she's eating Lucky Charms. What the fuck? My sister looks fucking amazing right now. She's done really well. I'm very proud of her. But I thought she was eating Lucky Charms.
What is going on? Because you said a few weeks ago, Brody's looking great. Now Sarah's looking great. What is going on?
Cocaine.
Oh, all right.
You know, it's making a comeback. No, they just exercising. They look
That's
great.
it?
Sarah's, yeah. Well, yeah. Eating better, exercising. Like Brody said, he's at camp for 14 days. It's like, why sit on your ass all the time? Might as well be hitting the gym, right? So that's what he's doing.
They have a gym up there. Cool.
Yes, they do. I'm sure he's still in camp. I honestly didn't ask because I just assumed, but I know you shouldn't assume because you make an ass of you and me. But I
Don't
just,
drag me into this.
Figured, yeah, cocaine and more cocaine.
Cocaine and crackers because you got to have your salt.
Yeah. But the diet is the biggest thing. I always when you see those videos, it's like, I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I didn't do shit. Yeah, that's my diet. No, I am very proud of my sister. She looks fabulous.
Good. Excellent.
So, yeah. Wait, I jerked it to who?
Brody, maybe?
Oh, Brody? I was going to make a joke, but I won't.
Yeah, we might be live streaming right now. I think you should be careful with what you're saying.
I know. Right? Can't confirm.
Yeah, diet is huge. Don't get me wrong. Exercise is very important too. Like I was saying, I don't know how many weeks ago now, when you're training in the gym, you have to keep form and safety in mind. That should be top priority. I've said that many times. But if you're lifting for high reps, and I don't mean 100 or 200 or even 20 reps per set, I mean, let's say 10 to 12 reps, you have to be realistic about the weight that you're using so that every single repetition is of top quality and you can keep the weight moving without momentum, without cheating. Again, excellent form. And your rest periods between sets should be maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes. If you're doing a compound exercise like the bench press or the squat or the deadlift or maybe the shoulder press, then sure, maybe you can justify taking a maximum of 2 minutes rest between sets. Isolation exercises, 1 minute at the most. So yes, the rest time between sets is extremely important because it trains the cardiovascular system. And again, you have to be realistic about the weight that you're using. Don't throw on 3 plates on the bench press when you know 1.5 is good enough. You just got to keep it moving. But then I say that, keep it moving, but what about static contraction? yes, Chad, that matters as well. So that kind of defeats saying keep it moving. To a degree, you have to keep it moving. Everything has to be top quality. That's the biggest thing. Just do steroids. Yeah, okay. But even when you're doing that, even guys who are training for the Olympia and they're taking all the steroids in the world, they're still going to the gym and they're training. The steroids increase the recovery, but they're still going to the gym. So it's not like you can jab the needle, sit around, and you get jacked and huge. No.
Right. I saw this video of this guy, he's in the gym, he's like in the mirror, like getting ready to do an exercise, and it's like, oh, it's okay, so eating McDonald's and eating crappy food, you gonna say nothing. But the minute I start doing TRT, everybody suddenly gives a shit. And that's kind of like, he's not wrong. Give me some TRT. So
only if you need it. If you get a blood test done every 6 months to a year and your doctor finds that your testosterone level is dropping as the years go by, sure, you could justify it just to bring it up to that level again, but you don't exactly need it.
I want steroids. I don't be like Arnold jacked.
That needle shot sure did help. Yeah, especially when you're in high school or you're in college and you're young and you can sleep for a long time, you can eat like trash, but you still make them gains. That's when it makes a huge difference.
I'm not going to bring all these pictures up because I'm kind of just reading through these as we're sitting here. So these are songs that were written by people when they were the teenagers. Okay, the song "Better Man" by Pearl Jam. Eddie Vedder wrote that when he was 14.
Oof.
And like that's a really good and a pretty deep song for a 14-year-old to be writing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they left it off. They didn't release it till 94. The group thought it sounded too much like pop music. That's crazy. There were some other ones in here. Where the hell? Ah, no. I flicked one too many buttons and now it's gone forever.
There are two bands that come to mind when I think of young bands. One is Serial Joe.
It's our own mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. And Silverchair.
Yeah. Oh, they were young too. Australia's Nirvana is there because they really did remind me a lot of Nirvana.
Yeah, their first album, Frog Stomp. Yeah,
Frog
that
Stomp.
was pretty reminiscent. Yeah.
Just some weird ones here that I like. Ones I knew were teenagers. So the Beatles recorded "I'll Follow the Sun" in 1994, but Paul McCartney wrote that when he was 18. That's crazy. There's songs that like I said, I knew. So Van Morrison wrote Gloria when he was 18. That's fucking crazy.
Yes.
I knew she was young, but apparently Fiona Apple wrote Criminal in 45 minutes when she was 17.
Jesus.
Right? And that's a good tune.
Well, how long did it take the guy from the Bare Naked Ladies to write their big song?
I'm not even sure. What are you talking about? If I had $1 million?
No, it was...
Or 1 week?
1 week.
Oh, I never saw...
I think that took a negligible amount of time. 10 minutes, 15. I might be exaggerating on that one. Or under-exaggerating.
The Marvels was released as a movie. I didn't even realize that. You want to hear some crazy numbers really quick?
Yes.
I'll just run through these. Okay. So these are movies that lost a shit ton of money. Okay. So I was reading
anything Brie Larson was in, says Tex.
Well, that's the one. But so John Carter, 250. This is lost, folks. So I'm not gonna keep saying lost. $250 million. The Lone Ranger from 2013 with Johnny Depp, $239 million.
And that was a fun movie.
I never saw it. The Marvels, $237 million. The 13th Warrior. This is a shame because I really like the 13th Warrior, but $227 million.
I think we saw that in the theater. I distinctly remember seeing that in the theater.
I really liked it.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Mortal Engines. I don't know what that is. Lost 204. Sorry, I'm not gonna say lost. Cutthroat Island 202. The new Joker estimated to lose between 125 and 200 million. Sinbad, The Legend of the Seven Seas, a cartoon, lost 199 million. How do you lose 199 million dollars on a freaking cartoon? That's insane.
Well, it wasn't no food fight, that's for sure.
No doubt. Strange World, it's a Disney movie, 199 million. Battleship, I remember that. That was so bad, but Rihanna was in it and hot. 191 million. Mars Needs Moms, 187 million. Pan, 185 million. Tomorrowland, 185 million. King Arthur, Legend of the Stone, 183 million. Titan A.E. I didn't mind that movie, but it lost 170 million.
It was all right.
Turning Red lost 167 million. Jungle Cruise, 162 million. Cheapers. Mulan, 159 million. Yeah, because stop making movies that were awesome cartoons into stupid live action movies. There was no dragon. Why would I watch it? Adventures of Pluto Nash, that was so bad. 159 million. Dark Phoenix, 155 million. Final Fantasy, 155 million. Wonder Woman 84, 155 million. I never watched it because I heard it was horrible.
I don't remember much about it.
I remember I enjoyed the first one, but I remember I was like getting pumped up, and I was like, yeah, everyone's like, I think Chad even said, yeah, you don't need to watch that. The Flash, 155 million. Wrinkle in Time, 52 million. Terminator Dark Fate, 152 million. Monster Trucks, they're literally monsters in trucks, 150 million. Jupiter Ascending, 148 million. Onward, 147 million. The Alamo, 146 million. There's a lot of Disney movies that lost a ton of money. Ben-Hur, 146 million. Stealth, 144 million. I don't remember Stealth.
Stealth was from 2005, starring Josh Lucas. It was a decent movie, but yeah, it coasted right on being something really good, but it never got there.
Okay. Heaven's Gate, 144 million.
Yeah, that's a famous one.
How Do You Know, 140 million. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, 134 million.
I know Tex's next comment.
Moonfall, 138 million.
Yeah.
Wish, 131 million. The Matrix Resurrections, I didn't mind it, 130 million. Suicide Squad 2021. See, this was the second one. I didn't mind it. 135 million. Haunted Mansion, 117 million. Cats, 100 million. Deepwater Horizon, I didn't mind that. 60 to 100 million. Chaos Walking, 112 million. Gemini Man, 111 million. Space Jam, 111 million. Amsterdam, 108 million. Lightyear, 106 million. West Side Story, 104 million. Jack the Giant Slayer, 103 million. Black Adam, 50 to 100 million.
Ooh.
And The Christmas Carol with Disney, 50 to 100 million. So out of all that, I know I listed that off really quick. All those Disney movies that they seem to redo again, like, stopped redoing movies that we loved or cartoons.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the message that you're seeing there. So, anyways. Right, you have the floor now. 'Tis yours, sir.
Okay, well, let's get to the reason why. Well, the reason I'm giving as to why I posted the show today instead of yesterday when I usually do. It's because of this. The end of daylight saving time. Now, this is from across the pond. When do the clocks go back in 2024? Sunday, October 27th. That's how you know this is from jolly old England. Now, the Important thing is why? Why are we still doing this? Why do we do this? Turning the back allows us to have extra sunlight in the morning at the expense of the same amount in the evening. We don't need sunlight in the evening. We need sunlight during the day. If this is true, fuck this guy. The idea was first seriously proposed by British-born New Zealand scientist George Vernon Hudson, whose passion for collecting insects after work inspired him to propose daylight saving time. Fuck you, Dr. Hudson. Should have done something better with your time. He suggested a 2-hour shift. Fuck this guy. Now, the idea took off in the UK after businessman William Willett began promoting the idea starting in 1907. He had been inspired by the sight of houses with their blinds down on sunny mornings near his home in Kent, realizing people were wasting daylight. People will do what the fuck they want in Kent. Leave people in Kent alone. If they want to have their blinds down, let them. Jesus, this is so dumb. Which countries change their clocks? More than 70 countries. We need to stop doing this. It's a waste of time at this point.
No pun intended.
The next big election is stopping this. And when do we stop it? Is it going to be next March or is it going to be next November? Because this is just dumb at this point. There's no need to do this anymore. Yes, farms still exist, but we can do better. And we don't need to keep doing something just because we started doing it in the past. We can change. We should change. Stop this shit. Thank you.
All right, so that's Alex's soapbox.
Hello, Anima. How are you? Ciao, bang.
Hi, Anima. Nice to see you. Ciao, bang. Here, text. So here's the first picture for you. There's a awesome Halloween decoration. It's always Halloween and text time. So, okay. And then if Tex is still here, I said that I would get a couple pictures from around the neighborhood of this isn't around my neighborhood, but this is just around my hometown, or not my hometown, sorry, but where I'm living now. Share screen. So hopefully here, let me get rid of us. Yep. So yeah, there's the pumpkins. Now the blue screen right there, this blue screen right here. I don't know if you can see my little thingy spinning on it or not, but that is the sandworm from Beetlejuice. And it's actually moving on the screen. Like it moves on the screen. So that's one of the houses. And then the next one I have is a video. I don't think I had music on, but I will leave it muted. Just in case I did forget to turn the music off. But I hope you can see. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a little better. Okay. Guess I should have done Horizon, eh? But yeah, see, there's all the shit in the yard. And there's a Freddy up on the deck up there. But that's that guy's yard with all his stuff that he puts out there.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's a couple places. I thought they were pretty cool. So just wanted to share that with Tex. I said I would. So I actually remembered to get some video for him.
Excellent. Did you hand out candy on Halloween?
We did.
Now, my dad, he keeps a tally every year for whatever reason.
Yeah,
he said
most people do, yeah.
He got, I think it was 400 or maybe a little bit over in that little place he's in, which is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah, we got like 30.
And you ate the rest. No, of course not.
So? Wow, that's crazy. That is a huge amount of people. Wow.
Oh, yes, especially for that place.
Wow. Wow. Okay, I really don't have a lot this week. So if you want to take and throw some videos on, I'm really,
Yes. So As we've been hearing the rhetoric leading up to tomorrow, both sides are saying about the other, if this person or that person is elected, it's the end of America. So let us lament the end of America by playing something from an American. This is going to be from Mr. T.J. Kirk, the amazing atheist, and I will cite my source by sharing the screen. If you go to his channel, Amazing Atheist, you go to the videos section and you scroll down a few and you keep going. There it is, flag burning. So I took about a 4.5 minute chunk from this video, flag burning, which he posted about 2 months ago. And he is going to talk about what it is like to be an American. Speaking of Americans, hola! They show up at the exact perfect time. And if we could look at text right now, you would see the captions below saying Americanism intensifies. All right. So we will listen to what TJ Kirk has to say. Again, this is 4 minutes long, so feel free to tell me to stop or pause at any point in time. But I love this little bit from him because TJ is quintessentially American. He's big, he's loud, he's boisterous. He is himself. He is an American. And I love listening to him rant and rave and go on and interrupt people on Deep Fat Fried and when he was on the Drunken Peasants. So here is TJ.
America. I mean, I don't hate America. I love America personally. One of the things I love about it is I can burn the flag here. I love America. I love all the things about America that people think are the worst things about America, you know? How lazy we are. I love that. How fucking weird and degenerate we are.
Now, he says this, and he's kind of talking about himself. Now, TJ likes to exaggerate sometimes, but his brother has said of TJ that he is lazy, and he is kind of a degenerate. I love Mexico. Well, if I had been there, maybe I could say that I would love it too, but I haven't been there yet. But thank you for chiming in, Bolo.
I love all the weirdo shit about America. I love all the shit that makes me go, oh, that's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to be an American. I think that shit's great. The shit really got to knock off is like the proxy wars and the genocides and the starving people, the breaking like homeless people's encampments down, going to a homeless camp and destroying it just because, you know, that it's an eyesore, not paying people a fair wage or just cutting school lunches.
Anything he's saying so far you disagree with?
Nope. That's why I'm just sitting here quietly.
Unfortunately, we have to pause to insert commentary at some point to make it transformative.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop the momentum because he's going somewhere with this, but I also don't want the entire live stream to get taken down because TJ's going to get notification that we're playing his content. And then he's going to say, well, fuck these guys. I don't want them to play my stuff. Even though it'd be great to hear from TJ in an indirect way, but you know, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Trying everything you can to just create human misery everywhere. That's the kind of stuff that actually bothers me. But like, you know, a lot of the stuff that people actually get upset about in America is like the cool stuff. You know, like some just irresponsible shit. Some wacky shit. You know, like Kid Rock or something. Like as much as I hate Kid Rock's politics, the fact that Kid Rock is kind of comforting to me, or like ICP, you know, the fact that there's just like this dumb shit that's just put out there into the world, and you know, like rednecks and fucking, like frat bros and douchebags and all this shit, like all that shit is kind of fucking endearing. You know, at the end of the day, it's not like I want to hang out with those people, but I like that they're out there being stupid as fuck. But
gives
that's not
gives
the
us all
stupidity
something
that
to talk
bothers
about,
me.
really. Right?
Yeah, it bolsters our content and commentary.
Yeah. Right?
And when I agree with what TJ is saying, I'm not saying that TJ is one of those people to us. No, to me, TJ is something different. He's above the frat bro redneck degenerates that he's using as examples. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot. Oh, it's in here somewhere. Okay. Okay, Bolo. This is probably going to be the last time, or it's either going to be the last time you hear this, or you're going to hear it for the next 4 years.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
I'm not going to play the big one because that might be happening tomorrow.
It's not the stupidity of like, look at this bitch in a big thong bouncing her ass around. I'm going to drink this beer. I'm going to shoot my gun in the air. I'm going to smack this bitch's ass. I'm going to dance all night. I'm going to get drunk. I'm going to call in sick to work tomorrow so I can drink all night tonight. I'm going to a strip club. I'm going to the back room of a strip club, have the stripper suck my dick behind my wife's back or whatever the bullshit. All this shit that happens in this country, that shit don't bother me none.
Now, just to be clear, that's not uniquely American. You can do that in Canada.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can do that everywhere you want. But
Yeah, you can do that in the United Kingdom or in China. But it is funny that maybe there is something uniquely American about Americans doing that stuff as opposed to other countries. I'm not sure. I think we'd have to see a compilation to understand if there's a uniquely American perspective and difference on those actions.
That to me is endearing about us. We're a bunch of fucking dumb, degenerate fucking morons.
Isani, thank you for commenting. Like I said months ago, I think it's going to be Trump. That does not mean I endorse or support him. I'm just saying, looking at the way the country is going, it's going to be the Trump. What say you, Mr. Garbage Man?
Ross Perot.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well,
Sorry,
there
I'm
you have
watching.
it.
I'm watching Bolo videos of him laughing at us right now.
Kratos would be
I can
ashamed.
see if I can save this one. I'm kind of fucking. I'm giggling because Polo's giggling. Fuck it. Of course I can't save this stupid thing. Oh, maybe I can save it this time. Okay. Hold on. Actually, I think it worked this time.
Giggles in Spanish. Jack.
Oh, I did. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. I won't. I'll send it to you privately so you can see Bolo laugh. I completely think. I think Trump's gonna win.
Yep.
Again, I don't have a dog in this fight, but like I think he's got momentum, and I think he's gonna win. I think like the original hype around Kamala kind of died down a bit, so I think it's gonna be close. Whatever happens, I think it's gonna be close. So, just that's my opinion.
Yeah, it's great that Biden stepped down and Kamala stepped up to the plate. Great. There's more hype on her than there was excitement on him, but I don't think she's going to be able to keep up with the Trump train. I think with his base and his popularity, take that for whatever you will, around the world, I think it's going to be him. So yeah, as long as now being in Canada that we are, Isani one, what is important to us, at least partially important, is that trade relations between Canada and the United States remain positive because we are each other's biggest trading partners because we share a border, and that's somewhat important to our economies.
Yeah. Sarah just messaged me. Oh, good God! If Trump wins, Mom and Aunt are gonna be here tomorrow at my place. Lord help me, save me, baby jeebus.
And be crying on the shoulder.
I can't save those videos that Kat or Alma sends me, but They won't save to my camera roll for some reason. Okay, continue with the angry ginger.
That are all just impulse and id, going around looking for a good time. That's the good side of America. That's the side of America that I actually have some affinity for. The side I don't like is like the cruel, cold, callous stupidity of like starving people, bombing people, just having no social safety net for people, just being cruel and cold and malicious and just treating your fellow human beings with contempt and scorn and derision and always acting like you're somehow pure and better when you know you're a piece of shit.
And I'll interject on TJ's behalf. I think there's something uniquely American when it comes to screwing someone over so that you yourself can make more money. That's a thing that happens in America, probably the world over too, but I see it in movies. There's something uniquely American about, screwing over or putting someone down so you yourself can be raised up financially. And I don't have any examples of that, but I know it exists.
Almost definitely.
Like all that stuff, that's the gross part of America. But the fucking fun-loving fucking side that wants to like stone cold Steve Austin it up and shotgun 50 beers and then bottom line, like the pro wrestling side of America, the NASCAR side of America. That side ain't so fucking bad. That's harmless. Harmless stupid. I don't mind the harmless stupid of America. What I don't like is the vicious stupid of America. The man's inhumanity to man stupidity of America. The most entertaining country by far. Big, with silicone tits and Las Vegas, Nevada, and Hollywood, California, and New York, and then bumblefuck Texas and bumblefuck Arkansas and bumblefuck Oklahoma and bumblefuck everywhere, where they're getting down to that fucking more like, let's go mudding. I don't like. It's all fine, man. Rock on with all that shit. Just stop starving kids and bombing people and arming fucking genociders and shit. That's all you really need to fucking do, America.
Yeah.
Hey, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
But that goes around the whole world, though. I bet you Almo was like, oh no, they don't know what the fuck that means. He's like, oh shit, sorry, Holmes.
You got to translate for them, Holmes. And he's like, okay, I do that. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to miss at the end of tomorrow's election is the fun-loving stupidity of America, because America's going to be over. And in order to put a pin in that one, yep. Yeah, it's all over tomorrow, folks. So drink your beer and suck on your silicone titties now.
Well, okay. Alma sent me the video of him laughing. There you go. It is now sent to you.
Thank you.
So,
that's gonna be great.
All right. Well, we're gonna start him a little earlier tonight. So, because I know I sent you a bunch. So, Colin's future stepmom. It didn't work.
Sure it did. It played for me.
Oh, let me try again. It didn't play for me. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Did that work for everybody else?
I got nothing. Yep.
Now it worked. Okay, it didn't work the first time. All right. Now I got to bring this back up because I closed it down. My thing. Yeah. So. I'm not gonna find my thing again. There it is. Now my internet's running slow. Oh, for the love of God.
Are you going to subscribe Isani just for the F around and find out segment?
I think that's Cohen's friend. So when I said Colin's new stepmom. All right. So I'm going to present to you. That's a truck.
Great.
We've established that's a truck.
Uh-huh.
That's a motorbike that hit a truck. Perhaps one should not be driving like an a-hole when you're on a motorbike and there's a parked truck. Now,
Safety 101.
Now, at what point here, let's just see. I want to see something here. I see he comes in here like a Scud missile. Okay, now, I know it's a blur, right? Okay, but I believe there is a helmet on that head.
Yep.
Okay, so in case you guys didn't know when you're doing this, okay, you got to kind of watch out for those parked trucks because they'll get you every time. Okay.
It came out of nowhere, bro.
I mean, that, like that drunk chick in 40 version, the fucker came out of nowhere. And I mean, I guess the helmet wasn't really tight because good thing his head wasn't in the helmet because that appears to be the helmet right there. So, yeah. So, I mean, you got to watch out for those big fucking trucks because they will get you out of nowhere like an RKO. They'll just hit you. Kaboom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do more Karen videos? You know, Bolo, I like where your head's at, my friend. But see, I'm more of the gym guy. I love watching the dumb videos at the gym. But
Well, I think it's been the trend that Bolo and Alma will stick around for the middle portion of the show. So in order to appease them, I will do the Karen now and we'll do the stupid people after. In the case that they have to go tend to their 15 children or however many they have now. Hit play. Yes. Yep, there it is.
well, it looked like it was attached, but there's a good point. Maybe he was going so fast it was not. So
Maybe it was his shoe. But
a Jew here?
we're past that now. And Karen. Today, we're going to focus on the male side of the Karen, which is known as the Darren. I don't care what other name or word or term or phrase or label people apply to it. I call the male Karen a Darren because it rhymes and it's easy to remember. And because of that,
It's a good changeover.
we're going to start here in the Vancouver area. This is a Darren at Tim Hortons.
Oh, good Lord.
Here, fucker this.
Stop.
Give me the money back.
What?
Before we even start, I'm going to make this very clear. Tim Hortons coffee sucks. And to be mad at anybody at Tim Hortons makes you the lowest denominator in the world. Continue.
Now, before we continue,
Tim Hortons sucks.
so what other coffee place would you recommend?
McDonald's.
Really?
McCafe is excellent.
Why? What is it?
I
The,
don't
the
know.
caffeine content, the taste? What?
The taste. And you want what? Before they became McCafe, like they were just McDonald's, their coffee sucked. It was not good. But they changed the McCafe. That's what we have a Keurig. That's what our Keurig pods are. And I would also recommend if you're gonna go out for coffee, go try a local place. We have a local place here called The Loft, and they make fabulous coffees. If you're gonna go out, spoil yourself a little more. But yeah, that's our last time me and Ryan got together. We had coffees at McDick's. After touching our dicks. I mean, sorry, Ryan, I wasn't supposed to tell anybody that. Yeah. And I just find that Timmy's gives me wretched heartburn. And the last time I got it, I think we were actually going back to Prince George. We actually dumped it out. It was terrible. So, anyways, continue with this piece of scum.
Quit fucking around. I need to give you my hard-earned fucking money. You're gonna get smart with me about it either. Not in this part of Canada. Not before I go to war. I don't want to hear your liberal foolishness of equality. There is no excuse for you. Just give the money back to the man. We don't have to be bugging around like this. Shouldn't have come here to begin with. I can't understand a word you're saying. Canacos? What the fuck does Canacos mean? Go over there. Somebody else.
Hi there.
Get out from here.
What's that?
Go outside.
Quiet! Do as you're told. I don't want to hear your mouth anymore. And the rest of your fucking foolish scum. We decide what happens in this part of Canada, not you. Lady, you're gonna meet my girlfriend, and she doesn't like mouthy little packs like you. So watch your cocksucker.
Did you hear it?
Watch your cocksucker, I said.
Excuse me?
Yes. How can I help you now?
We don't need to have you.
Hey, this part of Canada is run by men like me. Don't shoot your fucking mouth off on my streets.
Get out.
Okay? Turn up.
Get out of here.
Quiet.
So, I have questions. First question would be, is this the mayor of Vancouver?
I hope not.
Well, he said his streets. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yes.
Does he own that street? Is he a bazillionaire and he owns, because we know how much it is to own land in Vancouver. So, and Bolo, for the record, my wife makes my coffee too. My wife is so awesome on Saturdays when I'm sitting on my fat ass gaming in the morning. She'll actually bring me down another coffee with the creamer and refills my coffee. That's a good woman right there.
That is awesome.
So yes, number two. Again, you're going crazy and this is what always so yeah, wow, we've been replaced. So you're getting mad at, you can tell they have accents, so I'm not assuming anything, like foreign workers, because your spoiled liberal or spoiled whatever ass children won't do this shit. So fuck you. These people are not making a lot of money, so anyways, this guy's a dildo.
Yeah, he is, but that just goes to show you Vancouver is not chock block full of liberal hippie soy boys. There are also people like this pile of walking garbage. Let's see if we can get a good shot of him.
No. Well, he's got his guns out. He's got the gun shows out.
Oh yeah.
Sun's out, guns out. Your capris really show how much of a man you are. Yeah, dude, if you're in downtown Vancouver in capris or in Tim Hortons, you're not Billy Badass. You should just dial it back a little bit there, kid.
Yeah, and he thinks he can be a tough man by talking down to people at Tim Hortons. What a moron.
It kind of bugs me that the guy who had the camera, because you hear the gentleman, he was a gentleman's voice. I mean, he should have popped up and been like, yo, dude, you don't talk to people like that.
I think at this point, in this day and age, Drink, it's best not to engage. Just let them go off and dig their own graves. I'd
engage. Dude, look at him. I'd beat my dick and him at the same time. Fuck. And then I'd fucking find his wife, because apparently she's got a good cocksucking mouth, and we'll put it to fucking work. Oh!
So here's another Darren. I'm pretty sure this one is in America, and he's mouthing off at someone else in a fast food establishment, but this is at a drive-through.
Why didn't you come out with your own eyes and take a fucking look?
She actually is outside. She can see right at you. Sir, if common sense will tell you to drive up as soon as you get a chance, but hey, common sense ain't common.
Common sense?
Common sense, that's what I said.
You guys.
I like this guy on the mic.
And so is yours. You don't smell that shit on your lip.
Hey, fuck yourself.
You have a good night, sir.
Fuck yourself.
Be blessed.
Fuck yourself. Your asses are gonna
You
get
go fuck
fired.
yourself and tell me
Your
how it
asses
is.
are gonna get fired.
By who?
You can
People
come
I
happily
know.
take our place behind Parliament too. Then
Or you can happily kiss my ass. I'm good with either one.
Really? This kind of service at fucking Taco Bell. Oh,
At this time of night with that type of attitude, yes, the fuck, sir.
no, because I didn't understand what you said you had or didn't
Because
have.
you can't easily
Fuck
comprehend
you.
easy shit.
Fuck
I wish it would have gone on.
You know what? I hate this is again, we don't know what happened at the very beginning of the exchange. We don't know this. Now, that being said, as a guy that's worked in the public sector for 20 years now. No, not quite yet. 15. More people need to start talking like that to people. I'm sorry. Fuck off. You're gonna be a dick and you're gonna talk to someone. I'm assuming that this guy probably started off at being a prick because customers always seem to think that the customer is always right. No, they are fucking not.
Nope.
Not
They're
at
not.
all. And you're gonna talk to people like that. People should be fully in their own right to look at someone and go, fuck you. You're not allowed to talk to people like that. And you want to know what? I guarantee you, if it wasn't in that kind of a situation, like if it's that was out in public and it was like not work, like because I'm thinking the guy at the drive-thru thought he had like a free pass, right? So I think he probably thought that he had a free pass and that he could beak his mouth. And because this guy's that person's at work and they fired back, Freyo Frankie.
Hey. Yeah, and Frank, just so you know, I pimped your Halloween hangout stream earlier in the show, and I recommended to people to go to that 270 to win website that you were recommending too. So thank you for that. It was great.
Yeah, no, I just that's God. Annoying. So
There comes a point in customer service where without getting too disgustingly vocal, you can tell someone to not treat you like that or ask that they not treat you like that. But I think there's got to be such a line that has been crossed by the customer that you are justified to say, hey, stop talking like that. You can leave now. And with witnesses and video and all that kind of thing, you might be justified to say that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Another thing that Frank did on that stream, he recommended that if anyone had questions about Canadian politics, that they should come over here and ask us to explain the Canadian political voting process. Frank, why? We don't know our own names half the time. What do you mean we should explain Canadian
Do
politics?
you realize how hard it is for Canadians to vote? We have to get the dogs hooked up to the dog sled. And we got to get them out of the muckalucks into the igloos and like go get to town to vote. Like
we have more trouble choosing between McDonald's and Tim Hortons coffee. What do you mean choosing an MP?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
The more important question here in Canada really is, what hockey team do you cheer for? And you think I'm joking. Like, you want to start an argument. You get a couple dudes deep in beers and you start talking hockey. It'll get escalated very quickly.
And you're going to have a lot of statistics thrown at you, too.
Yeah.
It's to be scarier, says the guy who's 6'5". All he has to do is stand there and he's scary. Come on, bro.
Yeah, with a good chance that he's probably got blood on him from the last victim that he's just murdered. What's the kid at the fucking Jack in the Box supposed to do? You got fucking Art the Clown standing in front of you, fucking that's just butchered somebody, and he wants a fucking sourdough sandwich. Give him what the fuck he wants, Jesus.
Hey, we have someone in office who's done that a few.
Yeah, why do you think he's been our leader for the last 27 years?
Yeah, we thought that's the best looking not black white person I've ever seen.
You know what? I feel that he's nailing that, so we should just oh, speaking of that, did you see that Danger Cats got canceled again?
Really?
Yeah, and another venue canceled on them. Yeah.
There will be several recounts. I'm guessing at least 3. Now that opens the door to, oh, they're cheating. They're trying to stuff the ballot boxes, and then we'll get video after video of no audio people in voting places. Recalibrating machines and counting votes and stuff that we cannot assume is them cheating, but it's going to be pressed upon us. Oh, they're cheating, and here's the proof.
Okay, hold
Like
on.
last night.
She gets one of these. I'm guessing our least me matey. We be voting hard, and there's a guy. I'm guessing Mexican hockey is football, soccer for us white people. I'm guessing.
I think it has something to do with cutting off a gringo's head and playing soccer with it, like Bolo's friends in MS-13.
All right. Okay. What's next? Are we doing more Karens? Or are we doing Jim?
We're going to the stupid people now.
Okay.
But before we do, if Tex is still here, I wanted to mention to both yourself and Tex that last night I showed to my girlfriend. No, don't pop in with any jokes now. No giggity. I showed my girlfriend the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And what'd you think?
At the end of the movie, she said, for its time, it was pretty good.
And that's the context you need to keep it in. Yes. So she's a pretty smart girl, Al. Because, dude, that's really smart.
Yes, and I forgot just how good the cinematography was in that movie. Mm-hmm. Wow. There's that shot where one of the women is sitting on the swinging bench outside.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend's inside and he's getting killed. When she gets up and she walks towards the door, that one dolly shot that follows all the way.
Yes.
Awesome.
Amazing. I knew exactly. As soon as you said it, I'm like, I know exactly what he's going to say. Mm-hmm. I know exactly. And that shot, they use it in everything though, right? So that shot. Yeah.
That, and when we first see Leatherface, the camera pans up to him, and not only so you can see his face, but when he's raising the hammer. Oh, just a beautiful choreographed shot.
Excellently done. Yeah.
That was close, eh? Might have to become the broader jumper tomorrow evening, eh?
Well, I'd like to say we have room for all you guys, but we don't anymore because the crotch goblin's back here. So,
and this is for Tex.
Who was the Rodney Carrington? He talks about that when you whip your dick out, you don't want to be like, oh, it's cute. You're like, oh, I don't want it to be cute. I want a big scary dick. Get the teeth on it. Oh, that's cute. dressed as Leatherface. Yes. Yeah, and so that's awesome. Reese is saving that for when we go back.
Oh,
I know it's not. I know it's not the original 74. It is Blu-ray. I know if I can find an original 74 to watch, like just the old DVD, we'll watch it. But Reese won't watch it. Reese's saving it for when Uncle Nick gets up there because she knows it's my favorite movie.
And you can find the original 74 Texas Chainsaw on Tubi.
I will have to get Tubi then. Okay.
Yep.
Is it free?
It's the hour 23-minute and 23-second version.
Okay, and Tubi, is it commercial or do you got to pay for it or like what's?
I think there are some ads.
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I'd rather let her see the original than the remastered. So, yeah, so that's awesome. So, okay. Anyways,
I'm not answering that. Anyway,
stupid people.
Stupid people. Yeah. Speaking of watching our show. Oof. So the last time we watched the barbell swinging and jumping, and there's also a female version of that. Again, we don't recommend this to anyone. So this is barbell jump rope.
Oh, it's, yeah.
And no audio. No, do not do this. No, stop. Don't do it. Not a good idea. Boom.
I hope it hurt. I hope it hurt a lot. I hope it hurt a lot for being stupid.
Why? It's momentum at that point. It's not impressive.
I hate stupid people so much. I hate them.
She suggested to me after we finished watching last night, she wants to see the 2003 version. So that is what we will be watching probably this Thursday.
And I will agree with Tex. I quite enjoyed that. I was pleasantly surprised by that one as well. So have you watched that one with her yet, mate? The 2003? Because if you haven't, saved that one too. We can watch those almost back-to-back Jack style.
And casting R. Lee Ermey in the 2003, that's a no-brainer.
Yes.
He belongs in something like that.
Yes, you nailed it. It was beautifully done. It was a beautiful, beautiful job.
Rest in peace, R. Lee Ermey.
Yeah, rest in peace, good sir. Oh, that's a bummer, Bruce.
Well, you guys don't go out anyway. So what do you mean just dragging around the house? You mean living your life as usual? And thank you to Ben.
Thank you, Ben. I will be seeing Ben on Saturday. Rebels and Angels will be playing at the Pin, and I will be there not doing my sock hop dance, but I'll be there enjoying the music. So,
Dad, I hope you and Mom get well soon, and make sure your will is up to date, please, and thank you. And what the hell's going on with my mouse? And I'll give you one of these. Yeah. Pain and coughing 24 hours day and night. Well, are you sure that's COVID, or are you just old? And here's another one.
Wow. You're brutal. You can just pencil me in now for the Will stuff there, Bruce. He's kind of being a dick. Just saying.
Laughter is the best medicine, bitch.
Yeah, okay. That would have been a really dark Robin Williams joke, but we'll just move along.
No, do it. Do it.
No.
It's my dad. He's got a sense of humor still.
No, it was about Robin Williams, not about your dad.
Oh. Okay.
I respect your dad.
And Nick gets the gazebo.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm surprised we didn't get a surge in the last 6 months of what do you have to do to move to Canada?
Yeah. Well, we actually have a mutual friend of ours. He's a major liberal, but he said something about the Nazi party in Alberta, and it's just like, and I didn't comment on it, but okay, you cannot like the conservatives, that's fine, but they're not the Nazis. Again, this goes back to the whole, you're minimizing what the Nazis actually did when you compare anything that happens now to the Nazis. Durr.
Now, for anyone who's going to jump on Tex, this is the internet. Tex is hyping it up. I've played the clip in the past of him saying as much on the harsh truth. He's having fun. Come on, let's move on. I want people like Ginger and Lady Cora to be able to come back and have fun and not say, it's all political and stuff. A dozen
right.
I'm leaving BC posts.
Well, peace the fuck out then. Seriously, leave. Then leave.
Free to jump, no worries.
I'm not disagreeing with Tex at all. If you're with these people that I see these videos that I hate America and about America, then leave. Fucking leave. Leave. Wherever you think these magical countries exist that you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want, go to that country and do it. You're gonna find out in a hurry, probably aside from a few European countries and us in America and Canada, you don't really get to do whatever the fuck you want. Just saying. Yeah, there's what did Jim Jeffries say? 100 or something free nations out there in his joke. Yeah. Okay, they're all still kind of the same with the same problems that exist. There's no magic never land. Off to never land. That, like, good Lord.
Oh, almost hitting back. There
They
we
all
go.
are. But the thing is, I don't think it's all. It's the extremes of both sides. God, we're turning into political fucking towards the end of the show. It's the extremes on each side, and we've said this again a dozen times. We'll get back to stupid people and gym fails, and it's all of us in the middle going, "Shut the fuck up! Seriously, stop! Eat a bag of dicks." Am I the only one that does that? Eats a bag of dicks?
No, I swear I've heard it on the Drunken Peasants a few
Okay.
times because they have a restaurant in the Seattle area called Dick's,
Nice.
and they have
Of a
a
bag of dicks.
special. They have an actual bag of dicks.
Yeah. Well, no,
Yes.
what I'm saying, I'm horrible for, like, I'll say a music lyric and then I'll sing it. Poor Kim just stares at me like, why did I marry this stupid man? Like, all the time. Okay.
Orale, you see.
And I like to see.
And speaking of which, hello, Chad. How are you?
Hi, Uncle Chad or Grandpa Chad. Anyways, Pudding Chad. Next.
Tex, if it turns out that tomorrow or in the next few days or weeks, Kamala wins, I will sponsor you. Feel free to come to the border. I think it's the Peace Arch Crossing. I will meet you there, and I will embrace you with open arms. You can come
With
to this
arms
country
wide open.
under the sunlight. All right. Elections in the but they are a funny ha-ha joke. Is it something like you would imitate Joe Pesci from not Mean Streets, Goodfellas?
Goodfellas. But thanks, Bolo. We love you guys. Thank you for being
We
here.
love you. Yes.
And really, Alma, at the end of the day, they're all jokes. It just depends what puppet you want. And you could probably bring some of them, but you'd have to be a citizen first.
Bring them all. We'll have to sell them or maybe leave them in a locker at the border and, pay a monthly fee. But yeah, might as well.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe leave them at the Sweetgrass border. And then, get a storage unit, and then we can figure that shit out.
Constipated.
Why'd you have to make things so constipated? Anyways.
And next, we are going to Macedonia. This is a country in Europe. This is the push-up bro who does 70, and he does 70 push-ups in, oh Jesus, I think it's under a minute. So here we go. He's going to get down on it right there on the flow and push-ups.
Those aren't push-ups. Stop.
Still waiting for one. And I'm going to quote Infinite Edge Intensity when I say 0, 0, 0. Oh, look at him hump that floor. Look at that pelvic action. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do it, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you go.
Not one push-up was done today.
And he's so proud of himself.
I just did more push-ups than he did, and I'm sitting here.
Let's watch it again. Wrong. Let's see if I can do this. It's not going to sync up, but. Okay. All right.
I think Ryan nailed it. He's blowing a ghost.
Oh, Mexicans can teach you a few things, eh? They're going to give you a Columbia necktie, eh? Okay. Well, but Tex, are you saying that the floor is a man?
Oh, they're going to say the floor is lava.
Feeling hot.
Me sola fire. The floor's on fire. It's lava.
Speaking of Mexicans, there are Mexicans and there are snow Mexicans.
That's
so
us.
what I would like to impart to the class and the audience today is the importance of slowing down while driving in the snow.
It's nothing that we can do. No. Oh my Lord. It's nothing we can do, man. Wait, Tanika, wait. There's nothing you can do. His best.
Oh. My whole face, I'm sure the whole time I sat there looking like this. Because it's like, fuck.
The importance of snow tires and driving slowly in the snow.
In the snow. Yep.
Oof.
Yep.
Exactly.
Oof is
Yeah.
right. Oof is right.
Spanish. The floor is masculine, eh? Are you talking to us or Tex, Polo?
Let me talk to you.
Let me tell you something, Holmes. I keep changing what Bolo sounds like. I don't know. So yes, drive slowly in the snow, please.
Most definitely. Yep. Most definitely.
But you sent this to me and I might as well play it. This is a compilation because we just watched stupid people hurting themselves. Here are more stupid people hurting themselves.
Oh! Oh!
Oof.
Hey Chad, I just sent you a picture on Messenger. That's really cool. Can you go down there? I sent him a picture. It's let's show the class here. This is really neat. So this is an abandoned railroad just by Castlegar. And that's right near where Chadney lives. And I'm wondering, so there's what it looks like now, and there's what it used to look like, apparently, and this is what it looks like now. I wonder if we can go down there. That'd be pretty badass. Just wondering if I can get verification on that. So
I want to visit a ghost town so badly. And not because of any of these, you're going to hear strange sounds. No, just to be somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, seeing structures and what used to be civilization, and there's no one else around.
Yeah, we have one of those just north of us called Retlaw. There's a couple people that live out there, but yeah, it's all just but it's all they still got signs up where you can see what buildings were there at one time. So
see if I can check it out.
Check it out.
As Brody would say. We were doing, we were. I don't think we got hurt to the point of having to go to the hospital. Maybe a bruise or two.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Yeah, but we'll have Chad check it out first, and then Chad will let us know, and then Dad, if the next time you head over to the Alberta or Saskatchewan, stop in there and get a.
Well, that's Castlegar. That's BC. This by trail.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's why I was saying maybe Chad, because I'd love to go check someone like that. That'd be pretty cool. So
we'll do one more.
Okay.
And it's going to be driving, but I've got a bunch right now. Okay, I got one. Come down to Texas. Oh, yeah. Let's go down to Texas and go to a place with Tex where there's nobody around. Nothing could go wrong there. He's not going to all of a sudden snap and kill
And
people.
that doesn't sound like a freaking horror movie at all, does it? Good Lord.
Hey, boys, I got this camera. We're going to make a movie. Yeehaw.
You ever seen Deliverance? No? We're about to.
2-day trip to get the full effect. What, are you going to sleep there, Dad? No, no, no. Oh, all right. Oh, yes. So when you're getting your vehicle towed and you decide to take life into your own hands.
She need to go park it over here on this side.
Yeah. That's what she needed.
What the hell?
What an idiot!
Oh my gosh!
You got that on film?
Yes.
So the guy that's
Wow.
crawling out, I think he's the tow truck driver, and he originally had the passenger side door open. I mean,
What the hell?
He got in there to save himself.
Oh my gosh!
You're right. That is the passenger.
Yes.
Oh my. Wow.
that one bad day will eventually happen. And no, it definitely won't happen when 2 Canadians are down there visiting you. Let's go look at some scary stuff. That's the last
We're too fun loving. Yeah, we're too fun loving. They don't want to kill us. So, all right. Nick's bipolar song of the week. All right, so I actually heard a friend sing this at karaoke, and I had never heard this song before. But it's by 7 Mary 3 from 2008. The song is called Lame. What a great song, guys. Good acoustic song. I was pleasantly surprised. Like he did such a good job. Moose did such a good job of singing it. I downloaded it and he did an amazing job. So I guess this isn't too bipolar because the next one's also as acoustic country-ish, but this comes from Little G, who just had that's Chad's youngest son, who just did an open mic where he performed 4 songs on his own. So congratulations, G. That's awesome. And this song that he recommended to me, and I really like it, it's by Tyler Childress, and it's called Feathered Indians. Another really good song. It's a country song. So I recommend both those. Lame by 7 Mary 3 and Feathered Indians, Tyler Childress.
Excellent.
I'm actually going to... I don't want to play. I want to send that to my sister. That's a really good song. Okay, it's your turn now.
And I watched a few movies in the past week. I will...
What? No, you didn't.
On the offhand, recommend, and it's not part of my official list, but the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974, which you can watch on tubetv.com. And just like in America, I am taking a job from an American by whoring for Tubi, as Tex does on his show, but I'm doing it better. Haha. And I'll do it cheaper too. Anyway, next, So-hee from 2022. This is a South Korean movie. High school student So-hee starts training for a job at a call center, but the greed of her company leads to her death. Detective Oh Yoo-jin, who has something in common with So-hee, starts to probe her demise and finds an unsettling truth. And this speaks to anyone who has been in a call center or any kind of high-pressure sales job and feeling as though you are just a cog in the machine, if that, not even a useful cog, and what that can do to your mental health. So I really, really, really think this is a good movie for many people to watch, despite its 2-hour, 18-minute runtime, and it's probably 2 hours and 15 minutes before credits. Nonetheless, I recommend it highly. The next, from 2011, this is a worthy sequel to the original Quarantine 2 Terminal from 2011, hour 26, including credits. It's fun. It's nothing to take too seriously. The first Quarantine, I liked Wreck better, which Quarantine was based off of, but This sequel has nothing to do with the Wreck series. This is a little bit more original, and it's a pretty good and pretty fun ride. A plane is taken over by a mysterious virus. When the plane lands, it is placed under quarantine. Now, a group of survivors must band together to survive the quarantine. Very simple, but very entertaining nonetheless. So, Quarantine 2, Terminal, and Next Sohi. And there you have it.
Hello, Gordon. Your last minute, but nice to see you.
Hey, Gord. Hope life is good for you. Hope you had a good Halloween taking the kids out and getting a bunch of candy.
Candy,
You
candy,
cheap
candy,
whore.
candy, candy.
Yeah, that's right. An SRO on Hastings. Ooh, I wonder. You could tell by the hi-hat that it's Ice Ice Baby.
Move Dad's saying it's the thing that's underneath it. Wish I was deaf. Yes, you can definitely hear. Yes, there's the because it's a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll. It's time to go solo.
Roll in.
And my 5.0 on a rack top down so my hair can blow. I'm sorry, it's still a banger. It's still a banger. Still a banger.
Candy.
Candy, 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 candy. Steady, Garfield. Oh yeah, we watch it. We watch it every Halloween. So it's on YouTube. I love it. Absolutely love it.
What about the Simpsons Halloween?
We watched a bunch of them. Didn't watch all of them because there's 30 of them now, but we watched a good swag of them. My favorite one is the one where they do the mini stories, like the shinning and then the bus with the gargoyle. But the best part, my favorite, and because Cohen would laugh so hard at it when Bart's like, and to look at the this picture is to drive one mad, and it's Homer. He's like, they're dogs and they're playing poker. And it's fucking, and Cohen would laugh hysterically just because it's that scream, right? So yeah, Gar Halloween Field. My neighbor's cat is Garfield, and that's why I'm like Gar Halloween Field. And my first mate, Odie the Stupid.
My favorite line from one of the early Simpsons Halloween shows is when Homer is in hell and
the
donut thing. So you like donuts, eh? Mm-hmm. Well, have all the donuts in the world. And then he starts getting fed donuts 4 at a time.
Yeah.
And then it dissolves to later. And he's still eating them. He's just gigantic, Homer is. And he's still eating donuts. And the demon says, I don't understand it. James Coco went mad in 15 minutes. I love that saying. Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Hey, that's mine now. What are you doing? Good night, Bruce. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That's late, brutal. That's French for brutal. Keep up.
Well, that is the show for this week.
It is.
Monday, November 4th, 2024. Remember, everybody, today is the second last day of America. So do like the looters do. And when it all goes down, run in there, get what you can, and then run back out. Thank you so much. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Buenos noches. Remember to hop across that border just before the shit goes down. Well, he's already gone, and plus the Canadian dollar doesn't stand up to the United.
Not even close. You'd be sadly disappointed.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, "This is it."
Man,
Fuck that place.
You worked all those years, and this is all he got. Good Lord.
Many thanks to everyone who was here for the moment or the duration, including Gordon, Old Man Lissick, Dad, Ben, Isani1. I'm probably not saying that correctly. It's probably Isane1. I don't know. Bolo, Alma, Hanama, DJ, Casey, Tex, Sarah May, and Ryan, and anyone else I forgot. I apologize, but thank you for being here. People who we haven't seen in a while, and we hope are doing well. Overseer, Beverly, Shlomo, Really, Lady Cora, Junior, Freak Nasty Bumsex, Wild Bill, Penny, Jen, Tamara, Amanda, my friends Sarah and Teresa, our friends Matt, James, Sheena, and Dewey, both Trevor's, both Cindy's, both Jolene's, Nathan, Nick's mom, my Auntie Kathy, and shout outs to Gareth, Susan, Ravi, and Ashley. It is said that before you die, you see the ring. Well, in this case, you see Gloria Pouchfonte's quiche-smelling uterus.
Oh!
May God help us all. Yeah.
Tune in tomorrow to the Harsh Truth for more rhetoric like that. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, we didn't cross the border. The border crossed us.
Right.
Yes, as they say. So thank you very much. We will be back next Monday, which is November 11th, lest we forget. Make sure you have your poppies on. I keep forgetting to put mine on, but it's going to be on as of tomorrow.
I have one. I actually bought one with the pin, like the actual pin that goes through the middle, so I don't have the thing. I don't want to wear it to work, so I don't want to get ripped off my shirt. So I do have it on my coat that I wear right now. Yes, we'll talk about that when we get to it and what it means to everybody. So thank you, everybody. Take care of each other. Love one another. Watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Have good lives. We'll see you guys next week.